Grand Rising, my Grand Risers. Hey, it's cold. It's cold. Damn the intro. It's cold. Hey, I'm gonna talk to y'all about like this whole generational curse. Because that's what it is, man. That's what all of this stuff come down to, man. All of this stuff come down to your bloodline and the curses that you gotta get off of your bloodline. But I'm gonna tell you like this, man. The reason why your family hates you the most is because your family love that damn curse. That generational curse, your family love the curse. And I'm gonna tell you like this too. Whoever that person is in your family that everybody bow down to, that's the holder of the generational curse. That's the holder. So that's like the main boss of the generational curse. Look at your family. Look at your family and look how your family operate, and you see who that one person in your family that everybody rally behind, everybody baby, everybody cater to. They can't do no damn wrong. Everybody enable them. That person who that is, they the holder of your bloodline, of your generational curse. They the holder of it. They the holder of it. That's why they turn you into the scapegoat. Is because they don't want you to wake up to break that generational curse. Like because everything on the spiritual training ground is all about patterns. It's all about patterns and it's all about cycles. And that's what you got to understand, man. Because what ends up happening is you think you just living life and you not living life. You getting trapped and you getting sucked into these people's cycles. Like when you with your parents and you the scapegoat, you just in a toxic ass dysfunctional cycle. And they gonna make you feel like they gonna make you the emotional punching bag of the family, and they go dump everything on you. They go smear your name because that's the only way for them to validate their dysfunctional cycle is to basically crap all over you. To basically crap all over you. So when you remove yourself, you breaking that whole generational curse when you remove yourself as the scapegoat. Because the golden child get turned into the golden child because the parent treat the golden child like they can't do no wrong. They put them on the pedestal. So, and then they crap all over the scapegoat. But you got to understand, this is just the dynamics that have worked on this spiritual training ground. One of the kids got to receive the light, and one of the kids got to receive the darkness. Like, take my sister, for instance. My mother answered to my sister, and I never understood that. My mother, like, bowed down to my sister. So I'm like, but my mother a narcissist, too. So I always was trying to figure out why my mother was like that. Why would you answer to your own kid? It's because because my sister took on the dominant role of holding that generational curse. That's why everything centers around her. Everything centers around her. If I go at any time in my life, if I go at my sister, my mother would go at me. And I was always wrong. And they would double team me, my mother and my sister. Because my mother is a narcissist, but she's the enabler. And who is she enabling? She enabling my sister because my sister is the holder of the actual generational curse. My sister is the holder, the golden child. The golden child. So right now, and I'm gonna get into this later. Right now, we in the season of God is removing energies. You breaking away from your family, you breaking away from your friends. God putting you into isolation because God is separating energies. Because what's finna happen now is your family and all of these people, they mask that they wearing, it's already slipping. The mask they wearing is already slipping. So what's gonna end up ultimately happening is, what's going on the inside of them, the mask ain't gonna be able to hold it no more because it's gonna be too powerful what's going on the inside, and it's gonna spill all out, and that's how the mask go get removed, and that's when the world go see all these people for who they is, and not for the performance, and not for the mask, and not for the mask. So when I look at my whole family dynamic, My nephew is just like me. My older nephew, he just like me. But my younger nephew, he got a darkness about him, and he always have to be underneath my sister all the time. He always need validation. If he don't get validation, he go cry and he go pout. He go do this whole spiel. It's because she already, as the holder of the generational curse, she already then passed it on to her kids. So my nephew that's like me, he gonna end up being the scapegoat, because once you remove yourself as the scapegoat in the family dynamic, then they will have to appoint somebody else as the scapegoat to make the cycle continue. So when I look at my family, the next person that would be in line to be the scapegoat would be my nephew, because he's the holder of the light. That's why my nephew, he always resonated with me, because he chosen too, but he gonna be the chosen one in the future. He gonna be the chosen one. And everything that I'm doing right now, I'm setting a blueprint for him to break, the curse. I'm setting a blueprint for him to break the curse, because he's the light one in the family, and his brother is gonna be the narcissist when he grow up, because my sister is already grooming them under those conditions. Because it's like, people don't just grow up that way. You get groomed into becoming a narcissist. You get groomed. Like my sister grooming the youngest one, because she's treat him like the golden child. So once I step out the picture, they gonna have to replace me with another person to make them the scapegoat, so their cycle could continue. And my nephew gonna be next in line, because he hold the light. He hold the light. So it's just a cycle, but it's just the construct of this spiritual training ground. It's gonna be a light worker, and then it's gonna be the child who go adapt the dark. So because my oldest nephew is like me, he don't need outside validation like his brother do. He don't need none of that. He like to be to himself. He have his own thoughts. He have his own ideas. He just like me, but his younger brother, he the complete opposite. And he go form some type of strong jealousy for his older brother, because he looking at it as a competition. He looking at it like he think he can compete with his brother, just like my sister felt like she was in competition with me. It's all a toxic dysfunctional cycle, man. It's all a toxic dysfunctional cycle. But you gotta look at your family. Whoever the person is in your family that the whole family bow down to, that they scared to tell them the truth, and that they basically answer to, that's the person in your family that's the holder of your blood, of the generational curse, of the bloodline curse. That's the holder. And in my case, it's my sister, because everybody always answered to my sister. I'd be like, why the hell do y'all answer to her? And I was the only one in my family that ever go against her. Because I'd be like, I don't give a damn what they talking about. You sound stupid. Like, I was always the one to question everything. And it ain't matter who she was. And ultimately, the golden child is going to be the last one to get revealed. Because right now, I discussed this in another video, because I'm going to just tell y'all, like, the seasons that we in. I just told y'all already. Right now, we in a season of God. He's separating the energies. He getting the light workers' energy away from these damn narcissists. So the narcissists go be where they at, and we go be where we at. It's the separation. We in the season of the separate energies right now. That's why it's so important to block their ass and get the hell away from them, because when we get into the seasons of the exposure, when the mask is all the way off, and now we talking about the consequences, you don't want to be nowhere around for that. And we very close. We very close. But everything happens in seasons, and right now we're in the season of God separating the energies. He getting his people away from the enemy. So then after you get removed away from them, then your energy go get removed, and then they gonna be stuck in their own energy to basically drown in their own energy, basically. So third eye in the sky, still I rise.